everybody. It's Bourbon Bill, and tonight, a very special episode. We're diving into one of the newest releases of 2024, and will it fill the shoes, the big mighty shoes of its predecessor from 2023? None other than Michters 10-Year Bourbon 2024. Thank you. Big shout out to Tim Buma. Thank you, sir, for the sample. He won this at his local store lotto and said, I gotta get a sample to Bourbon Bill. Thank you, Tim, for always being a support of the channel. And for those of you batch hounds, this is 24A, so suck on that. The best it's gonna be, right? We knew from last year 23A was the best, you know? Whatever. I liked last year's. I didn't try an A barrel. I tried like a B or C, whatever. It was very good. Was it the end-all, be-all? Hell no. Okay. MSRP on these bad boys is around $180. $180 for a 10-year-old bourbon that's not even 100 proof. It just, that hurts me to talk about. You know, it just, is that cash strength? No. No, you know, come on, Michters. I mean, wow. Well, but maybe it'll be like the unicorn tier some of you thought the 2023 was. Again, it was very good. I liked it. If I would have got a bottle last year, it would have been in my top 10 for sure. Wouldn't have won last year, though. The way some of you acted, it was like the best bourbon you ever, you know, laid your measly tongue on. But that wasn't the case. It was very good. But will 2024 be good? Look, I don't have any more 23, or do I? I looked around, I did. Courtesy of Dave Vogelsang from last year. He must have sent an after review last year. It's a still sealed bottle of the 10-year from 2023. So son of a bitch, we're doing a comparison. Now, he didn't mark on here what batch this was. So Dave, comment below what batch so all of us can really dig into those laser codes. What was the batch number of your 2023? Let's pour it up side by side. 2023 is going in the blue. Man, this review got better than I expected it to be, and I already was expecting excellence. That's what we deliver on this channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to join Patreon, go ahead and do that. Alright, the 2024, let's just dive into it. Color, it's nice. You know, it's nice. 94.4 proof. Low. It is low. Alright, the 2024 Michters 10-Year Bourbon. Do I smell greatness? Hot damn, it does smell really good, Noki. I mean, just a delicious, delicious smell of oak and caramel and well-seasoned, well-aged oak on here. Some red fruits. Oh, it does smell good. Oh man, I'm really digging that nose. For all the crap I talk, that is phenomenal on the nose. Let's take a sip. Oh, man, that's good. Surprisingly, for under 100 proof, it's got a good mouthfeel to it. It's got a decently long finish. It brings a lot of well-seasoned oak, a lot of caramel, a little bit of like strawberry kind of red fruit thing going on there. That's the back seat though. Man, let me take a second sip. Gosh, that's good. Got a little bit of leather there on the second time through. Really digging it. Palate rating alone, A+. Tastes delicious. Value rating, that's tough. You know, $180, $185 a bottle. Dare I say it drinks $150? $130? I mean, I just don't, I hate the price. Alright, last year's, courtesy of Dave Vogelsang. Tim and Dave, dueling it out tonight. Is it 2023? Oh, very similar. I mean, the same things. It's got the well-seasoned oak, the caramel. This one almost has like a stewed fruits note instead of the red fruit. All right, back to back. The nose is slightly, and I mean by a nose hair, better on the 23 actually. Just a little bit deeper, darker, and richer. But it's minute. It's minute. Let's take a sip of the 23. Wow. Wow, that one's good. They are a little bit different. There's more caramel, more fruit notes. There's like red and stewed fruits on the 2023. The oaks actually dial back a little bit from the 24. Surprisingly. Okay, back to the 24. The 23 drinks a little hotter. Man, they're really close. I'm actually going to prefer the 24. Dave, again, let me know what code that was. Was that a 23A? Was it? Both very good. The only real difference was the 24 had a little bit extra oak to me and was a little bit less spicy and had a little bit shorter finish, which are negatives. But I like the extra oak in the 24 over the 23. Now, all that being said, I just don't like the price. Bourbon Bill's rating is going to be an A, but it's not an A plus because the price kind of sucks. We just gave you that great comparison, but what about maybe some more findable things for you to compare that to? How about the Bombergers from 2023? 108 proof, compute, 54% alcohol by volume. What's that here in the black? This was my favorite Bombergers of all time, was last year's 2023. In 2024, they're doing like a culty barrel finish, totally different than the partial chicken oak this one was done in. I just thought this was the bee's knees last year. Thank you, James Street, for the help on this bottle. If you notice, I don't do these videos without your help. So if you'd like to see more of these videos, consider helping out, sending samples, whatever. I can't do it without everyone like you that really supports the channel. So I really appreciate it. All right, the Bombergers on the nose. God, it's like a fruit bomb, man. Oh. So much caramel and fruit. Obviously, it's not as oaky, right? It's not as old, but it's not as oaky, but it's not young, and there's a lot of caramel and a lot of fruit. That's really cool. Let's take a sip. Son of a bitch. Oh, man. I mean, people were mad last year that I said that this was better than the 23 10-year. And because I'm an oak hound, right? I like oak as my top predominant flavor, and this doesn't have it. But there's oak on this palate with just a lot of fruit, a lot of caramel. It's just so well balanced, thicker on the mouthfeel, longer finish. Does it beat the 24 though? The 24's got this like just dusty quality of oak about it. Honestly, I might pick the Bombergers over it. I know people are going to hate me for this, but again, you got to like a sweeter, the fruitier palate with a little bit of oak. I mean, they're totally different, but this is a better drinking experience for like 120 doll hairs. Like, it's 65 doll hairs less. And it might be better. I mean, I don't know. I'm struggling with that one. What other limited available bottle has a similar age statement, similar proof? You knew I would. Jack Daniel's 10-year, batch 3, 2024 release. The best JD 10-year they have done. Go watch my video. I'll link it above. Holy hell. Now we're in for it. If I can get the cork off, we'd be in for it. What the hell? Oh, it's going to break. Oh, that finally came off. We'll go with the green to match my Bourbon Bill shirt. Gotta say though, color-wise, the JD10's looking a little darker. I mean, look out. In case you didn't see that video, this is 97 proof. Compute, 48.5% alcohol by volume. So higher proof than our Michters 10-year. Carries the same age statement. MSRP on this bad boy in 2024 is, I believe, 85 doll hairs. 100 doll hairs less. Get the fuck out of here. $100 less than what Michters is charging. Michters can go kiss my ass for that pricing. I mean, holy, come on, Michters. You guys are just robbing people. Oh, gotta get my Michters. It's overpriced. I go back to the problem that it's overpriced. Now, I know Michters is sourcing, so call it a $30 premium. You're still overpriced. All right, JD10, let's give this one a nosing. Son of, oh, that's going to compete. That is going to compete. This is all caramel, barrel char, and oak, baby. And some stewed fruits in the back. Head to head with the Michters 2024 10-year. Okay, honest to Pete, I prefer the Michters 10-year on the nose by a little bit on the nose. And I love JD. Just like the world's best oak scent and like a strawberry thing going on now. I mean, whew. It's real close though. I mean, oh, it's real close. Take a sip of the JD 10. Oh, that's delicious. So much caramel, barrel char, oak. Oh man. Alright, compare that to the Michters 10. Palette wise, I think the JD 10, well, okay, I know. The JD 10 is more complex. Okay, it delivers the char, a little bit of banana, the oak, the caramels. It's all there. Okay, Michters 10-year is delivering like the world's best oak and a little bit of strawberry. I'm really digging that. These are neck and neck. I mean, it's going to be kind of, do you prefer bananas and char or like strawberries? You know, your oak's there either way, okay? I'm going to give the win on the palate to the JD though, because of the complexity of flavor. And you got to sit back and think, it's $100 less for Pete's sake. Widow Jane 10-year, 10th anniversary. Now, I know the JD's hard to get probably. This bottle was a 2022 bottle. Came out in like very early 2023. Probably very hard to get, but this is the best Widow Jane they've done. I picked this one in particular because the 10th anniversary, you know, gold copper here, is 100 proof. It's just, it's higher proof, okay, than the Michters. That's why I picked it. I'm going to put it here in a clear. Now, what's funny? Okay, here's the Michters 10-year. Here's the Widow Jane 10th anniversary. I don't know if you can tell. By a hair, the Widow Jane's darker. I mean, how? Well, it's higher proof, I guess. All right, the Widow Jane 10th anniversary on the nose. Just a delicious scent. This is oak, but this is like caramel and just, this is like the world's best caramel and fruit notes. And tobacco. We're getting tobacco now. Followed by the oak. Michters 10 though. Got way more oak. Got way more oak and red fruit in the nose. So, you know, you take your pick there on the nose. Oh, and they're just so different. They're just so different. But, you know, 100 doll hairs for this, 85 doll hairs less. It just, all right, Widow Jane 10th anniversary down the hatch. Oh my God. We're going different profiles. It's just like the JD. This is caramel, fruits, tobacco, and oak. The Michters, I mean, that's phenomenal. A++ rating on that, obviously for the price. Back to the Michters 10-year. Again, we have the same problem here. The Widow Jane's more complex, right? Got the tobacco, the oak, the caramels, versus just oak and like strawberry type thing going on. But it's like the best oak ever from the Michters. It's tough. I'm going to say this one's a draw. I say it's a draw tonight. It's really what your specific palate prefers, right? I'm an oak man at first. I almost want to lean Michters here. But then I go, there's so much different and extra enjoyment to be had in the Widow Jane that the Michters 10-year doesn't provide. And then I got to think about Rita. You spent $185. You know how much that money is? I hear her saying that. And I say, well, I'm sorry, babe. I spent $100 instead. Now you can go buy that Louis Vuitton purse for $85. You know, like, that's what we're talking about here. That's the problem with the Michters. I got one final comparison for you tonight. And this is your readily available bottle. So I didn't screw you. This is your readily available bottle. Gosh dang Knob Creek 12-year. Sporting a 2-year older age statement. 100 proof, compute 50% alcohol by volume. Not only is it older, it's higher proof. And the price. You can get it for $72 some places. You know, $60 to $72 hairs. Okay, so well over $100 cheaper. Also put this in a clear Glencairn, courtesy of Ralph the Professor. Now, this will be fun. Knob Creek 12 year, Michters. Oh, again, the Knob Creek 12 is a little bit darker. Gosh, I just hate to see lighter whiskey for $185, you know? Hate to see it. Okay, the Knob Creek 12 year in this one. Gosh, dang, it's just dank oak and tobacco and brown sugar and leather. Oh my God, is that good. Now, this has been my favorite bottle ever of Knob Creek 12 year. There is some variance here, so your mileage may vary, but this is a phenomenal bottle of Knob Creek 12 year. I mean, just essentially oak and brown sugar served to you on a silver platter. Let's take a sip. Oh. Gosh, A+, A and plus on that. All right. I mean, it was all dank oak, tobacco, brown sugar on the Knob Creek 12. Michters 2024. This is a sweeter, more well-seasoned oak on the Michters 2024, but this Beam 12 is really good. And the fact that it's $120 less, roughly, is hard pill to swallow. All right, Michters 2024 down the hatch. Here's the damn problem. You're not missing anything. I'm going with the 12. I'm going with this Knob Creek 12. You are not missing anything with this. And that is sad. Sad for Michters and their pricing. I mean, my God. Now, everything we tasted tonight, while close in age and close in proof, did diverge in flavor profiles, and I get it. Okay, look, if you're confronted with the Michters at MSRP, even though it's expensive, if you haven't bought whiskey for a while, the wife's not mad at you, she's happy for you, go ahead and pick it up. This is tough to say, I don't think you're going to be sad about it, okay? But the $185 is expensive. Keep that in mind. Everything else we compared to tonight was cheaper and was arguably better or even. Even if you call it even, it's a shame, right? For the Michters and their pricing. I think their pricing is way out of whack, honestly. If you're on a budget, if your wife's angry with you, you know, you don't want to spend that kind of money, you know, it's a tight spot for you this month, whatever. Knob Creek 12, you can probably get this for max $72, okay? Now, I know these vary, and there might be one that's not as good, okay? So that might be worse. But you're not going to be sad if you buy this. Michters 2024 10-year, very good whiskey. If I see it for MSRP, I'll probably buy it. You know, don't tell Rita. She's not mad at me currently, you know. But I'm not spending a penny more than MSRP for it, because MSRP is already too high. That's the point. Don't get FOMO on this, folks. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Have a good evening, everybody.